obviously been quite a lot of late drama in your games this season, and in terms of goals in the second halves, there's a big difference to goals in the first half. I think your second goals in the second half. In terms of sort of maybe starting games a bit more slowly, what do you put that down to? Is it the opposition? Is it the approach? What do you sort of put that down to?
That's never the approach. If you would just look our game backs, you never see us dropping into a low block, which so many teams in the Premier League do. But we never do. Now, if I say never, then people can find one example maybe. But every time we try to press for 90 minutes as high as possible, and when we have the ball, we try to create. But that's sometimes difficult against teams that play in a certain style. I will not describe that style because. And as a result of that, you usually see a second half being a bit more open. Why? Because both teams get a bit more tired, and that can sometimes lead to gaps or openings, and then all of a sudden we can then score our goals. But it's never down to our approach. We've seen many times when we played, for example, at Anfield, that the approach of the other team. So when I had to play at Anfield, when I was at Feyenoord or another club and I never played here, I would 100% tell my players, try to slow the game down in the first 15 to 20 minutes, because you don't want the fans to go behind the team. So take your time in throw-ins, take your time in set pieces, do all the things to slow it down, to calm the fans down. And that's what I think I see other teams trying to do as well, which is completely fair. And it's up to us to still find moments when we then have the ball to be able to create. But that is against a team that is completely fit, ready to compete, more difficult than after 70 minutes when the other team is maybe a bit more tired.
Hi Arne, I wanted to ask you about Hugo Ekitike. You scored 2 headed goals so far this season, but going right back to the first game in the Community Shield, there were quite a few opportunities to maybe increase that time. I wonder, considering the improved safety guidelines around heading in training and things like that, is it more difficult in the modern era for a player to improve quickly in that particular area?
No, I don't think so. It's right, it's true that when I played, and that's a long time ago, we probably had some time, there was a ball hanging on a row, and you had to add that ball 150 times to try to work on your technique. I think modern ways of training would probably not use that anymore, because it's so isolated that you can argue if you can improve in that manner. But it is true that what you are noticing, we are noticing as well, and he notices this himself also, and I'm working with players that always want to develop. So this is one of his points that he wants and tries to develop, and where we do work on. Not every single day, because that's not possible for other reasons than safety cards. But it's a part of his game that we, but also he himself wants to develop. Because he could have scored a few more goals indeed if he would have been better in that part of the game. But being 22, 23, I think it's quite normal that there are always parts of the game that you can improve. And this for him is one of them. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.